Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And I know that previously I talked quite a lot about Norwegian traditions, Norwegian food, especially related to the Christmas because it's a Christmas time, right? The Christmas is coming soon. And I'm still preparing for you even more videos and content about Christmas in Norway, especially my personal opinion on that. Since I'm living in Norway for the past 7 years and I learned quite a lot from Norwegians, and I really appreciate the knowledge that I received, and also I love so much different stuff related to Christmas in Norway that really I think it's a really huge part of the Norwegian culture. But today we are not going to talk about Christmas in Norway or traditions. I want to talk more because I received some questions in the comments, so I want to respond to your comments. And also I want to talk more about work in Norway and how to build your career in the academia. So this is the topic for today. So let's start the vlog. Ta-dam! Ta-dam! So if you don't know about that, so please go here and look the video 20 facts about me, so you can understand why I talk about this topic today. How to build a career in the academia in Norway, how to get a job as a professor, or how to get there. So I am not a professor yet, I am only on the way. And for you to know, I started as a master student, and my story how I received a 2-year scholarship for my master, you can find link here and watch the whole story, how I received the scholarship for 2-year master in Norway. But I worked really hard after I received my master. I was really motivated to get a job, so I was very active during my master, and of course, when you work a lot and when you work hard, then luck comes to you. So then people say you are lucky. Yeah, partly, but I also worked a lot. So don't forget that when people show you that they are lucky, luck is only a half of the part. You also need to work a lot. So it's the same in academia. If you want to stay in academia in Norway, there could be a long way to go as I do. So it's a really long way. I'm already here for 7 years, and I only graduated my PhD half a year ago. And I'm trying also to get, now I work as a researcher, but also I try to get a higher position as associate professor in my university. And for you to understand, all these 7 years, I worked towards this goal to stay in academia and do research. And I knew what I wanted, and I pursued that goal. So, for example, it doesn't mean that you need to do in the same way as I did. Go to master, then work really hard to get the possibility to get some part-time job. Then during this part-time job, I was working more than I was asked to, just to show all my capabilities. And you know, when the people say about clothes, wear the clothes for the job you want, not for the job you have, is the same for me was regarding the work tasks. I was trying to always to do the job to do the tasks, to take responsibility for the tasks that are supposed to be on a higher level position than I am in now, in order to get there, to practice, to learn, to see the mistakes, to learn from other people. But it takes a lot of time from your life. Then your life becomes everything around your work. So don't expect to have a lot of free time. So I finished my master. I worked as a research assistant. Then I applied for a PhD position. So sometimes it can take more than one position to get it. So I received my PhD position. Then I was, during 4 years, I was doing not only my PhD, I also was teaching, developing courses, writing the proposals for the research funds to get money to do the research. And after I completed my PhD, so what did I do this half a year? I was mainly teaching. So I was involved in 4 courses I was teaching in Norwegian, so you need to learn Norwegian. It was the first time for me to teach in Norwegian. I was so stressed, but it looks like it went quite well. I still see a lot of spaces where I need to improve my Norwegian language, but I just went for it. I just decided, okay, I want to stay here, I want to have this position, I want to do my work the best I can. So if I don't try, I don't know what I'm capable of. And when you try, then you can see also your weaknesses and what to improve. So this is, as you can see, really long way to go. And then during all these years, people that I work with, they know my capabilities, they know me as a person, and they also, it's not only me choosing the work, but also people, environment around me, they also make a decision, do they want to work with me? So you need to be a really nice person, and it's very easy to make conflicts, and it's very easy to be inside the conflicts. It's very easy to complain about stuff, but to stay positive, focus on your work and don't look on other people, what they do, focus on what you do. It's really hard. So I think I still have a lot to learn, but this was my way, and it's a long way. So, but if you're already in the academia, but you're in another country, what to do then? So exactly the same stuff that I'm doing here, you can do it from any country in the world, depending, are you on the last year of your PhD, are you finishing your PhD, start looking for the next positions in the universities. So if you want to move to Norway, start learning Norwegian language. You can find courses online, you can find videos in YouTube. You can watch, you can also look on this video about learning language at home. Here, please go and see and try to use some of the tricks that I used. And you don't need to invest a lot of money in that. But first thing, if you want to find a work in Norway, learn Norwegian. The better level in Norwegian you have, the more opportunities will open to you in academia, because you will be able to work with bachelor students, and in Norway, bachelor students, they are taught in Norwegian. Also, you would be able to communicate to the companies in much better way, and it means that because in the professor, associate professor and full professor positions, you write proposals, you search for funds to do your research, and then you need to have a collaboration with the companies, and if you know Norwegian, it will be a benefit for you. And also, if you will know Norwegian and you apply for the position in Norwegian university, go to any Norwegian university website. Some for the jobs, I will post links here in the description for the job opportunities in Norwegian universities. So depending on which one you're interested in, please go and check them. So of course, knowing Norwegian language will help you to show yourself better comparing to other people. You need to have, if you want to be a professor, of course, you need to have a PhD, you need to have published articles, you need to have some supervision, some teaching experience, all of that matters. So you need to have, for associate professor, you need to have a teaching experience, you need to have publications in international journals, conferences, you need to know how to write research proposals to get funds, and if you have received some of them, it will just be a huge plus for you. And also be sure that you apply for positions with your experience and with your field of study. So for people who are asking me, how can we get a position? How can we find the work in the university in Norway? Everything is very simple. You just go to the Norwegian websites, to the Norwegian universities' websites. Just look on what is open there. It can be postdoc, it can be researcher, it can be associate professor. You apply with all documents that are listed there, wait for the interview, show yourself from the best perspective, and meanwhile start learning Norwegian language. Learn Norwegian language, it's really important here. This is my major comment to you. You need to be aware, and also I would recommend learn a bit more about Norwegian culture and about different locations in Norway, because in some of them we have half a year a night, half a year a day, so it can be hard for you to live there. In other cases it also could be temperature wise, it's not many people, or maybe in my city we don't have that many restaurants or places to go out, so if you love a big city active life, in Gjøvik it's not the right city for you. So also make sure that when you search for a job, you also check a place where the location that it suits you. Because we can talk about this in the next video or in the following videos if you want, but it's quite often people move to Norway and then they have feeling that they are not welcomed here, and they have a depression, and at some point they decide that they need to move to another country. And if you want to know more details about that and why I don't have this experience, I will tell you about this in the following videos. So I hope it was useful. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to push this ring bell button to get notification when the new video is out there. So I will keep talking about these topics for a couple next videos, and we'll see. If you like them more, I will elaborate on my work more. If not, then I will move back to Norwegian traditions, food and culture. I will try to mix it on. So I hope you enjoyed it and see you soon. Bye!